What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to the Overly Gaming Project. Today we are in episode number 3 of our Golf Club 2019 career mode. We are entering the East Coast Classic at TPC Boston, and this is the third event in our amateur season. And the goal of this series is to take our golfer and move him from the amateur series all the way up to the PGA Tour and see how far we can get in anticipation for the PGA 2K21 that should be coming out in about 6 weeks or so. So we're excited about this series. I'm excited about this series. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and go ahead and check out the first and second episodes. How we did. We're not the greatest at this game, but I guess that's to be expected. And if you are returning or if you're not new, then welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your support. And don't forget, help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you're notified of all the content coming out from the channel. We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of sports gaming going on this channel. So I appreciate the help and support. As always, at the end of the video, if you like what you've seen or if you've liked previous videos, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you like. Let me know if there's any suggestions that you have, games you want to see played. And also, let's get involved in this series. I've got a lot of submissions so far of people and subscribers that want to be turned into golfers. So if you want to be a golfer in this series, then please, by all means, send me a comment, leave me your name, what nationality you want to be, what you kind of want your golfer person to look like, and I will put you in this game. If you have ideas for fake names, celebrities, funny people that you want to see in here, let's just have some fun with this series. So without further ado, let's move on. And speaking of name submissions, let's go ahead and look at the leaderboard for today's event, the East Coast Classic. We're in round number 2, which is the final round. Every event, we're only going to do 2 rounds. I played the first round as sort of a practice round off camera, and then we focus on this. This is the Sunday round. This is the final round of the tournament, and as you can see, for the East Coast Classic, the cut line is +8. So far, Jeff Gordon is second in the tournament, which is crazy. We are tied for 8th. We are at +3. We shot a 74 in the first round, but Jeff Gordon is second in the tournament. That is pretty crazy. I guess after retiring from NASCAR, he has turned his focus to golf. Of course, we got Steve Irwin tied for 12th. Looking further on down the leaderboard, tied for 18th, it's Kareem My Pants. Kareem Pants, everybody. Thank you. Now we can look further down the list here. We got tied for 18th as well. It's Hugh Jass from England. Tied for 29th, Chuck Norris. I guess he's doing really good at golf these days, so he's tied for 29th. All right, and there's the cut line. As you can see, the following players did not make the cut. The players that are over 8 over. So if you are below that cut line, sorry you didn't make it. Let's take a look at some of the notables who didn't make the final cut. Well, tied for 75th, it's Jack Golf from the United States, and as you can see, also down at the bottom of the list, tied for 75th, I believe from Pakistan, it's Grabber Booby. He didn't make the cut. Sorry, Grabber Booby. Better luck next time. And also not making the cut towards the very bottom of the list, tied for 111th, Wilma Fingerdew. And also tied for 111th, it's Huspin Farting. So better luck next time for those. And don't forget, if you guys have any player submissions, any names you want to see in this pool of golfers, please let me know. Leave a comment, send me a message. You can find me on Twitter at Overly Gaming Project, I think. You can also find me on Instagram, I believe, or just leave a comment. That's probably the best way. All right, so back to the tournament. East Coast Classic at TPC Boston. We are currently through the first round. Like I said, we are +3 from the first round. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this second round and see if we can have a good finish in today's event. Well, here it is, hole number 1. It's a beautiful par 4. 317 yards. Looks like our drive is going to get us pretty close to the pin. We do have a slight wind northeast at 6 miles an hour, so we're going to adjust for that. Oh, and that is a beautiful drive. And that is a perfect drive to start this round. Alright, we got 44 yards. We're up 5 feet to the pin. Looks like we're going to do a flop shot from our pitching wedge. Hopefully this does okay. And that is a pretty stroke. It's going to put us in a great position for a birdie putt. Alright, we got a pretty straightforward looking putt here. Slight left to right. We're up about 1 foot. Let's go ahead and try and knock this in for a birdie. And that is in there for a birdie. Alright, following up on our birdie, we are at hole number 2. It's a 461 yard par 5. Still got that slight 6 mile an hour wind. This time it's blowing northeast. We are going to set up with our driver. We're going to play into the wind, and we are going to put this right on the edge of the fairway and use the wind to blow it back. Be a little aggressive in this tournament. Oh, and a great sounding drive. Hopefully it plays as well as it looks. Oh, and it bounced right on the right edge of the fairway, and it rolls, and we are in a great position for a second shot. Well, I tell you what, we've got the 6 mile an hour wind coming north now. We're going to have to play this shot long. I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous about this shot here. We're 160 yards out. We're using our 5-iron, but it's 174 yards to carry. We have to get it over this water. Oh, cross your fingers. Here we go into the wind. Oh boy. That's a solid hit. And we are on the green, and that is a perfect shot. All right, here's a downhill putt. It's about 4 feet down. It's about 16-foot putt. There's really not much break. Seems to be pretty straightforward. Maybe a slight left to right. We'll adjust a little bit for that. Let's see how close we can get it. Oh, and that is a fast roller. Whoa, a little bit of a break, and it goes a little too long. All right, so this is for birdie. That was an eagle putt. This one for birdie. Slight right to left break. We got up 1 foot about 7 feet away. Let's knock this in for a bird. Oh, and another birdie putt. I gotta tell you, we're starting this tournament off really good. So far, we have started the tournament with 2 birdies, and that puts us at +1 for the tournament. We're -2 for today, and we have moved up to 3rd place. All right, hole number 3. It's a par 3, 164 yards. Looks like it's 159 yards to the pin, up about 3 feet, so it's 157 yards to carry. And we've got our 7-iron. We have to make it over the sand trap, and we do have 7 mile, or I'm sorry, now it's an 8 mile an hour northeast wind, kind of coming down a little bit. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to club up to a 6-iron, and we're going to hit this and play to the wind, and we are going to check our loft. All right, here we go. Let's hope this works. All right, it's a good strike off the tee box, and it's a little long. Perhaps we shouldn't have clubbed up. All right, this is going to leave us for a long birdie putt, and as you can see right around our feet there is a really severe right to left. We're going to have to adjust for that. We're putting downhill about 6 feet. This is a very, very tricky birdie putt. And we didn't read the break right. The power was good. Oh, and just a bit outside. Well, we're in a good position here for a par putt. No break. Let's just go ahead and knock this bad boy in. And there we say par. All right, hole number 4. 269 yard par 4. It looks like right off the bat, out of the tee box, we have our 3-wood set up, but we are going to go with the driver. We're going to play aggressive here. We got the wind is at our back, 6 miles an hour north wind. I just believe in being aggressive right here today. Actually, check that. I'm kind of scared of being aggressive. All right, we got our 3-wood. Hopefully the wind will carry us up towards the green, and we'll just have a tiny little chip. Cross our fingers. Oh boy, this is a risky shot here. Let's go. Oh man. I can feel the anticipation. Oh, we get a good bounce out into the fairway. All right, 27 yards. We're going to use a flop shot with our sand wedge. Honestly, I think we should adjust our loft, and hopefully this will land right by the hole. Well, that looks like a good shot right there. Little too long. And oh my goodness, what a roll. Now we have rolled off the back of the green, and now we have our lob wedge that we're chipping up to the hole. This is a tough shot for any golfer. Alright, well, we're on the dance floor. Alright, not doing too good on this this hole here. It looks like we got our lob wedge out. We're going to change that to a putter. And oh my goodness, we sank that putt. We are awesome. Well, I can't believe we saved par on that hole. And after 4 holes, we are still at +1 for the tournament and -2 for today. We're still hanging in 3rd place, right behind Jeff Gordon. And if you look, tied for 6, moving up the charts, Kareem Mapants. All right, hole number 5, a 377-yard par 4. We got a 7-mile-an-hour wind coming north, pretty much right in our face. All right, tricky shot here. We're going to use the 3-wood so we don't go into this creek. You can see the driver puts you in the creek. 3-wood keeps you safe. So we're going to adjust for the wind, and let's go. All right, pretty solid drive. And hopefully it stays in the fairway, and it does. Sets us up for a good second shot. All right, second shot. Got 161 yards to the pin. Wind is to the north, 7 miles an hour. It's going right to left. We're going to use our 7-iron with just a little bit for the wind. Kind of feel like maybe we should use an 8-iron. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust for the wind. We're going to use an 8-iron. And we are going to put some serious loft on this shot. Here we go. All right, pretty good swing. There's the ball. And we get a nice bounce, and look at that shot. We are sitting pretty, and holy crap. This is a very severe right to left break. I am worried. We got a 9-foot putt, down 1 foot. We got to read this break, which we are not the best at. Here we go. And again, we didn't read it. That's okay though. We can still save par. All right, and this a tap in for par. There we go. All right, hole number 6, a beautiful par 4, 430 yards. We got wind coming 6 miles an hour to the north. We got our driver in our hand. Let's adjust for the wind and smack it out in the fairway. Oh, a pretty good strike there. And that drive is right in the middle of the fairway. We are looking good. All right, second shot. 163 yards to the pin, down 2 feet. Wind's still 6 miles an hour to the northwest. It's going left to right. We have our 6-iron, which is going to put us a little bit past the hole, but we kind of like that because of the wind. We're going to adjust the loft, and let's get this near the hole. Okay. Swing wasn't that great. It's off to the right a little bit, but we are on the dance floor. All right, we have a tricky putt here. It's downhill. It's a 19-foot putt, down about 5 feet. Looks like it's pretty quick at the beginning. We got a slight right to left at the end of the putt, so we'll adjust for that. Here we go. Oh, come on, get there. Get there. Oh my God. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's heartbreaking. Right on the edge of the cup. That would have been a beautiful birdie. But this one's an 8-foot putt for par. Not an easy putt by any stretch of the imagination. All right, we saved par. And there's a fist pump. All right, after 6 holes, same story. -2 on the day, +1 for the tournament. We still sit in 3rd place. And look who else is in 6th place. It's Huge Ass moving up the charts. Hole number 7, it's a par 5, 503 yards. Wind's at our backs at 4 miles an hour. We got the driver in our hand. Let's knock it right out here in the middle of the fairway. All right, pretty good swing. And we are right where we want to be. All right, 207 yards to the pin. The wind's 4 miles an hour to the north. We have our 5-wood. I'm I'm thinking we're going to club down to the 5 hybrid. Let's adjust for the wind. And let's see if we can bounce it onto the dance floor. We're actually going to lower the loft just a little bit, get a little bit more roll. There we go, 5 hybrid, perfect swing. And it doesn't get to the short stuff. That's all right, we got a chip shot with our lob wedge. We've been practicing these, and let's see if our practice is paying off. All right, there we are on the dance floor, and we are set up for a birdie putt. All right, doesn't look like there's much break here. Pretty straightforward, 11-foot putt, slight left to right. Let's adjust for that a little bit and knock this birdie putt in. Boom, there it is, birdie putt, fist pumping. We are moving on up, just like the Jeffersons. All right, hole number 8. It's a tricky par 3, 185 yards. Got to carry it over some muck and bushes and all kinds of crap to get it on the green. Now we're playing with a 7-mile-an-hour wind to the north. Now it's 6 miles an hour to the north. So for this hole, we don't really want to club up because the next club up is our 5 hybrid, which is way too long. So we're going to hit our 5 iron and adjust slightly for the wind, and we're really going to have to give this ball a good whack. We are going to lower the loft a little bit to get a little bit more roll. Here we go. And that is a great swing. Ball goes a little bit to the left, but bounces right for us. We are set up for a birdie putt. Here we go. Not much of a break. Slight left to right. Got a 12-foot putt. Let's see if we can't knock this one in. Oh, it's heartbreaking again, just on the edge of the cup. And it looks like we're going to have to settle for a par. All right, coming into the 9th hole, it's a par 4, 379 yards. Wind is 4 miles an hour to the north. We've got our 3-wood in our hand. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play our driver because we feel like being risky. And it's a 4-mile-an-hour wind, so it looks like we could get a good push to the left a little bit. And we need to start being aggressive here on the front 9. All right, let's go. That is a pretty good strike. We carry the bunker, and we've got a great bounce and roll. We're in the fairway. All right, that was an impressive drive. We are left with a 101-yard shot. We're going to pick out our sand wedge. The wind's at our back. We are going to adjust the loft so we don't get that much roll. And we actually might want to have this ball bounce back a little bit. Let's see how good we can get this. Pretty good strike. The ball hits and sits just like we wanted it to. And this putt is tricky. We have a right to left break. It looks pretty severe. And it's a 10-foot putt. Let's see how we do. Oh my God, that's the most amazing putt we've made in the tournament so far. And with that birdie on number 9, we have moved up and tied for second place with Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon can suck it. We're moving up. We are -4 on the day through hole number 9, and we are -1 for the tournament. All right, starting the back 9. We went in the clubhouse after the 9th hole. We had our hot dog and our Red Bull, and we are ready to keep kicking ass. We got a par 4, 378 yards, and we are just going to rip this thing right down the middle of the fairway. We got a pretty severe wind at 8 miles an hour to the north, so we're going to have to adjust for that. Here we go. And that's a good drive. Right in the middle of the fairway. Gets a bounce to the left. We are set up for our second shot. All right, second shot's about 86 yards. We're going to use our pitching wedge. Still got that 8-mile-an-hour wind. We're going to adjust for that. Let's adjust our loft a little bit up and hit this ball onto the dance floor. There's a nice stroke, and look at that ball. It didn't sit like we wanted it to, but that's okay. All right, a 15-foot putt. We got a left to right break. I am not really sure how to read this, so we're going to just pray that I'm reading this right. Here we go. Oh my God. Now that's the most amazing putt so far today. Unbelievable. We now sit tied for first with that birdie. We're 2 under for the tournament, 5 under for today. And we have got the confidence and momentum. Hole number 11, it's a par 3. It's 200 yards. We got the wind at our back at 6 miles an hour. We got our 5 wood out because this hole is up 11 feet. Now with the wind at our back, I believe we could probably use our 5 hybrid here just to get it on the dance floor. I tell you, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to loft this down a little bit, get a roll on it, and let's go. Oh, that was a wonky swing. We shanked it. We are in the thick stuff. Oh boy. Okay, we can recover from this. We got our gap wedge out. 33 yards down 2 feet to the hole. And let's take a look. Wind's not going to be a huge factor here, but I am a little nervous, to tell you the truth. Okay, that's as good as we could hope for right there. Let's try and get this par. All right, we got a par putt. It's a very slight right to left. 16-foot putt up about 4 feet. We're going to have to whack this one. Right in there, save the par. We are awesome. I tell you, we have got the confidence and momentum. The people are cheering for us. I mean, they're not social distancing, certainly not wearing masks. But what the hell? We're going to let them cheer for us. Hole number 12. It's a 467-yard par 4. The winds at our back, 6 miles an hour. And we're going to use the term grip it and rip it. Here we go. Bam. That's a nice drive. And we are looking pretty. I think the good luck here today might be the fish shirt that we're wearing. Second shot. 178 yards. It's down about 13 feet. We got the wind going left to right, 6 miles an hour. We got our 5 iron, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can do with this shot here. Adjust the loft just a little bit. All right, that's a good strike on the ball, and boom, we are on the dance floor. A little bit further away than we wanted to be, though. All right, this is a tough birdie putt. We have got a severe right to left break, and it's a 45-yard putt. We are just going to smash this ball and see if we can get it close to the hole. And we didn't even come close. That was the worst putt I've ever seen in my life. Okay, now a 19-foot putt. Still a right to left break. Let's just see what we can do here for par. Oh, and we miss a little bit to the right, just a bit outside. Well, looks like we're going to take our first bogey of the tournament. All right, after 12 holes, we are -4 for today, -1 for the tournament. We are still tied in first. That bogey putt, first bogey today, that's acceptable, and we are tied for first. I'll give myself a little pat on the back. Hole number 13, 394-yard par 4. The wind's coming at us at 8 miles an hour. Got our drive in our hands, and we are going to grip it and rip it. That's a nice strike. There goes the drive right in the middle of the fairway. Good job. Second shot, 139 yards to the pin. Wind still coming at us at 8 miles an hour. Tell you what we're going to do. We are going to club up a little bit to an 8 iron. Nope, I'm not really feeling it. We're going to go with the 9 iron, even though the wind's coming at us. Here we go. All right, it's a good strike on the ball. And we get a nice bounce. And we're sitting okay. All right, third shot. This is our birdie putt. We got a slight left to right. We're up about 6 feet, a 27-foot putt. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, we just missed to the right. I'll take it. I mean, the goal on that putt was to get close, and we certainly did. And here's a tap in to save par. All right, 14th hole, 467-yard par 4. Winds at our back, 6 miles an hour. We have got the driver in hand, and here we go. Oh, what a great drive. Right into the fairway. Second shot into the sun. Wind is left to right at 6 miles an hour. We got to carry these bunkers. We got 183 yards to the pin. I'm a little nervous about this shot, to tell you the truth, but we're going to put some low loft on it. See if we can't get this onto the dance floor. And we got a perfect swing, perfect strike, a nice roll, and we are sitting pretty again. I gotta tell you, maybe it was the hot dog, maybe it was the Red Bull at the turn between the 9th and 10th hole. It could be our fish shirt, who knows? But we have momentum and confidence today that we have yet to have in the first 3 events. Slight left to right break here. It's a 12-foot putt. Here we go. Oh, just a bit outside. And that rolled a little too far. Crap. Alright, we don't want to get too cocky. Now we got a 7-foot putt. Slight right to left. This is not an easy putt here for par. Alright, we saved par. Good job. All through hole 14, we're still tied for first with Carlson. We're -4 for today, -1 for the tournament. Let's keep on going. Hole number 15, a 369-yard par 4. Wind 7 miles an hour from the right to the left. We have got our driver, and we are going to rip this one right into the fairway. That is a nice strike. Here comes the ball, and right in the middle of the fairway. We are striking the ball well today. In our second shot, 115 yards from the pin, we're going to use our gap wedge, adjust a little bit for the wind. We'll put some low loft on this. Here we go. That's a nice strike. And we are sitting pretty for a birdie putt. Alright, this is a tough putt, 16 foot. We got a right to left break coming. And let's try and get this one in the hole for a birdie. Oh my God, we sunk another birdie putt. Holy crap. Unbelievable. We are awesome today. And look at that. We are in first place by ourselves coming down the home stretch. We got 3 holes left to play, and we are -5 on the day, -2 for the tournament. Nobody can stop us now. Well, except maybe Kareem my pants. Maybe not. Hole number 16. It's a small par 3, 150 yards. We got to carry over this water. Now the wind's the tricky part. We got 9 miles an hour, and it's coming back at us from the left to the right. We are going to adjust up to a 7-iron, and we're going to play the wind here. This is a tricky shot. We're going to use a little bit of loft. Oh boy, I am nervous about this one. Here we go. Not the best strike, but look at that. We remain on the dance floor. All right, let me in one time. We got a right to left. Birdie putt. 15 feet. It's making me nervous. Here we go. And oh, just outside. Leaves us in a good position to make par though. Well, our putting today has been better than it's been the whole tournament. As a matter of fact, the whole series. And there we are for a par tap-in. We'll take it. Here's hole number 17. It's a 380-yard par 4. We have got our 3-wood in hand. And this hole is a little tricky. But I kind of feel like we are going to take out our driver and we are going to get this ball right where we need it to go. Taking some risks here at the end. Here we go. And that's a horrible strike. And we, oh my goodness, but look at the bounce we got. We're in the fairway. An unbelievable turn of events after not a very good swing at all. And we have 109 yards down to the pin. The wind is still at our backs, 5 miles an hour. We got our sand wedge. I'm feeling good about this shot. All right, not the best swing, but man, look at that. We're in a good position here. All right, slight right to left, down about 4 feet. Let's see if we can't get this putt in. There it is. Oh, we just missed it. Oh man, that's heartbreaking. That's all right. We're going to tap this one in for the par. And there we go. Oh, we almost didn't make that. Shit. Well, we're tied for first again. That par didn't do us any favors. We are -5 for today, -2 for the tournament. We need to do really well on this last hole in order to beat Carlson. All right, 18th hole. It's a par 5, 501 yards. The wind's in our face at 7 miles an hour. We've got our driver. Here we go. And that's kind of an okay swing, but we are going to be sitting okay in the fairway. Second shot, the wind is in our face. We're going to be using our 3-wood, which I'm not sure is a great idea. What the hell? We've got to take chances if we want to be the champion here. That's not a very good swing. But we bounce up onto the dance floor and we are okay. This putt for an eagle, and wouldn't that be nice? This is a tricky putt. We've got a right to left in the foreground, and then further on down in the background there, it kind of goes left to right. I don't know what to do here. This is pretty tricky. It's up 13 feet. That is a long putt. We are going to smack the hell out of this one. For the eagle. All right, hey, that's all you can ask for right there. Puts us in a great position for a birdie putt. It's 11 feet away. We have a slight left to right. I'm not feeling very good about this. Here we go. And oh my God, a birdie putt on the 18th hole. Hopefully that's enough to get us the win in this tournament. And look at that. The final round of the East Coast Classic. We have finished in first place above Carlson. We are -6 on the day, -3 for the tournament. We are the winners. And we are moving closer to level 6. And there's the results. We are the winners. Wow, unbelievable. -3 for the tournament. Our winnings, we had 189 coin things. And our winnings rank, -6. Taking a look at the leaderboard, wow, we got Jeff Gordon in 3rd. Other notables, Kareem Pants finished in 8th. Steve Irwin, not so bad, tied for 11th. Looks like Chuck Norris, that's a respectable finish at a tied for 24th. Hugh Jass, he was doing okay early, but Mr. Jass slipped down, tied for 29th there at the end. Well, that is amazing. I cannot believe we have our first amateur tour win. And this is just amazing. Feeling really good about this. We had a great round there. Best round of the series. You know, I really appreciate you guys watching and sticking with me through this. This series is so much fun. This game is so much fun. I'm having a lot of fun with your name submissions and adding in funny golfers and celebrities. And we're going to come back in the next episode and we're going to be at the Lighthouse Open at Royal Ethelwyn. And I don't know about that course. It looks beautiful from the picture right there. Hopefully we can get another win under our belt as we progress towards the PGA Tour and becoming an actual professional golfer. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And hit that bell notification so that you're notified of all the content that's coming out on the channel. So again, thanks a lot for letting me be a part of your day. And I'll see you in the next video.